Hey, hi everyone, welcome back to once again. So today we are going to learn what is Kubernetes and give the summary overview of Kubernetes. Then after that, we are going to see some of the advantages of Kubernetes. So in this video, we are going to just take the overview of Kubernetes and why we need to learn and why we need to go with Kubernetes. So let's start. So I wrote it down the some um, point related to the Kubernetes. What is the Kubernetes? So let's start. The Kubernetes is an open source. It is an open source container orchestration platform that automate the development, scaling, and the management containerized application. It was originally developed by Google and is now maintained by the Cloud Native Computing Foundations. So, so Kubernetes basically developed by the Google and now it's maintained by Cloud Native Computing Foundations. So, what is the purpose of Kubernetes? It is first you need to be whenever somebody asks you what is Kubernetes, the first thing come under your mind that is open source. So what is meant by open source? So open source, it means you can anybody can use. There is no charges for using this service. So this is the main. And second one is a container orchestration system. So what it mean by orchestration system? So it mean uh, it will be do automatically everything like as scaling the pod, scaling up pod, scaling down the pod depending upon the traffic. So we will go more deeply in upcoming lectures. So first there is the 2 points you need to be keep in your mind if someone asks about the Kubernetes. So Kubernetes is open source and it is a container orchestration system that is used for to manage your containerized applications. So we see previous video what is a container. If you are not gone with that video, so my request to just go with that video first, because to learn Kubernetes first you need to understand the what is the containers and containerized applications. So so we will go these things: deployment, scaling, and manage uh, management of containerized applications. So coming to the why we need to, this is a definition of Kubernetes, but why we need to use that Kubernetes things in our project. So I wrote it down some advantages of Kubernetes. So we will see one by one. So we are going to start with this one, service discovery and load balancing. So what it mean by load balancing? For example, this is your cluster and there is a 3 node and there is a n number of customer hitting your accessing your service. Okay, so Kubernetes not redirect the traffic specific node. It always using distributions, means every there is a, for example, there is a 6 user using your services. So there is a 3 nodes, so every it will be distributed like this way. 2020, uh, what is the calculation? 23 nodes, let's example 30, 30, and 30%. Every node accepting the 30%. uh, I think it's no more than 13, something 32 or 30, 33, 33, 33. So every request, every node accepting the 33% request, because it will always distributing the incoming request to equal to every node. So this is a load balancing and service discovery. So coming to the next points, that is container orchestration system. Sorry, it is storage orchestration. So by the nature, Kubernetes does not have a storage to store your data. You need to always attach the some external disk. that is your persistent disk. This is a disk which is offside your cluster. This is your offsite cluster. Okay, and you are attaching this to a pod. For example, this one pod is running inside this node. Okay, so by the nature Kubernetes, by the nature pod is ephemeral. It means it will be die anytime, or it will be restart at any time. For example, if there is one pod is running inside this node, and let's say this pod is down, means deleted, so it will be create the another pod with the same node, and so it does not have the same name which have the previous pod. So it will be auto attach this your disk to this pod. So that fact it is a storage orchestration. So we will go these things more deeply in persistent volume claim uh, s- um, sessions. So I hope you understood. So coming to the third one, that is automate roll out rollback. So what it mean by automated and auto roll out and roll back? For example, there is a you have the there is a two application. One is you are running inside your pod, inside your GK, inside your cluster, and second version you want to upgrade. Let's say example, this is your cluster and this is your node, and this is your currently version, and you want to update, you want to upgrade your application to v2. So it will be do um, um, it will be easily upgrade your application, that is v1 to v2. So there is a no downtime. It using the rolling update. It means the previous pod uh, does not scale up. If the previous pod does not scale down unless the new pod is not came up with the new version. So there is a no downtime, so you can easily upgrade and roll back. For example, there is some bug in the v1 version. After you realize the new version has some bugs, so you can easily roll back to v1. So this is the third one, and coming to the fourth one, that is self-healing. It means for example, there is a one pod is running. Okay, so as I said, the pod is ephemeral. It will be die anytime. For example, it die. This is your master and this is your uh, node. For example, this pod is die. So controller create another one pod. If this pod have controller, for example, it mean if you using the deployment, so at that time it will be um, create a new pod. It will be at auto create if the pod is uh, down or yeah, down or deleted. This is self-healing. And coming to the fifth one, that is scalability. Scalability means you can easily scale up. You can scale up your services, means pods. For example, if you want, there is a two pod. If you want to run one more pod, so you can easily scale up uh, new pod. So this is scalability. And you can also the scalability, you can also uh, add a new node into existing cluster. There is a no downtime. So this is a good this is the main feature of Kubernetes. So coming to the last one, that is portable. So portable, it's mean you can run your Kubernetes uh, platform or tool in any environment, that is on prime cloud virtualization. So this is last one. It means you can run your Kubernetes application, Kubernetes tool in any environment. You can use on-premises, cloud, and virtualization. So this is are some advantage that why it's very demandable in nowadays. So I hope you understood all these points. So if you have any doubts, you can write it down in comment box. So I will try to give the answer for that, for your questions. So thanks. I will meet you in the next video. Till the time, thank you. Bye.